Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal. So we're going to get started with some new moon energy, see what's going on with this new moon for April, for love. Look, right away the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, okay. So fair love is coming in, like equal love. And you know what's interesting too is when I was just looking up the new moon transit, what sign it was in or whatever, I seen that Venus and Mercury are coming into a conjunction the day after. So our full moon is tomorrow night, so Sunday. So this is happening on Monday. The Venus and Saturn will make a conjunction together. The pre-dawn sky, so Monday morning. So this is really powerful because Venus is our ruler of love, right? And Saturn is the ruler of karma. You know, so I'm getting for a lot of you, like, you could have been in karmic relationships or situations where you were learning lessons and stuff, right? So, look, the Page of Cups jumped out just like that. So, like, new love is just definitely here. It's new beginning, right? I'm getting spiritual love, too. High Priestess. Like, you could feel this. There could be higher levels of ascension being reached, right? You could just know that, like, you're worthy of new love. That's beautiful. At Six of Pentacles, look, it came right back out again. You know, love that's fair. Yeah, look, the Ten of Cups. Like, so much love, right? For some of you, you have options. They're coming in fast with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups. For some of you, there could have been like energy to the moon here. This is this new moon bringing in options. Somebody could have juggled you, been a player, in and out energy, okay? Like not taking you seriously and things like that. And that could have brought in some new options. The sun and moon. Look at these celestial alignments here. There's definitely lining up in things. Like for some of you, like you learned the lesson. You're leveling up now. And for some of you, it's like you could have been in a contract with somebody where you both were like to teach each other lessons. And maybe you learned yours. They didn't learn theirs or something like that. But there's new contracts here. Yeah, look. Can't make it up. The Four of Cups. There's a missed opportunity, but I feel, you know, you're moving on to something better here. Eight of Wands, that's fast movement. With the Nine of Cups on the bottom. You have fast movement, like a love offer coming in. Because why should you get punished again? Seven of Swords. Because you were dealing with somebody that was playing games and wearing a mask. Pretending to be healed and not healed. Well, I put the Seven of Swords next to the Nine of Cups. What just flew in my face? Like, for real. The Nine of Cups. Somebody could be mad that you love in yourself. Somebody could be mad that you have choices. That's like in my face. You see that? Like, somebody could be coming in with like a fake love offer too. Because somebody could still be in this Ten of Swords energy. Somebody might know too that like you have a love offer. So they could like be stepping up their game because it's like, oh, I have to do something because they have a love offer. And they don't like knowing you got options, that you got a decision to make here. Two of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. This Ten of Swords keeps showing. I'm getting for some of you, like, that's that karmic situation, like you're moving away from it. Yeah. Hierophant, you've completed something. Yeah, union the lovers, that yeah, you definitely have a choice. The Lovers, Three of Cups. You definitely have a union. I was getting two with three, like this is like a spiritual lover. It's like you come together with like the Most High divine source, so oneness. Like, it's like you balance, you one with divine source, and now you get this beautiful love with another that's full and complete. And it's a full integration, completion, the world. Like, the universe is bringing this together. Oh, the star. The sun, the moon, and the star. That's what I mean. Like, this is celestial alignments. Like, this can't be stopped. You know, this is so beautiful because the reading I got earlier was, I was getting solidification. And I said, there were major tests. Okay, and now things are solidified. This is the one I did earlier. Like, this can't be stopped. It's already been reached. Death. Like, this is transformed something. Somebody could be trying to stop it, but it can't be stopped. Strength and justice. Like, you're too strong now. Somebody could be really trying, like, the games and doing the most, these things that got you caught up before, but it ain't now. Yeah. Hold on, I need to check times on something. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, I wanted to say. The Knight of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Like, this was a very heavy-some situation. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, like, you're quickly going to be putting these burdens down. Three of Wands. It's like when something comes in, like, you're going to take it. And maybe that's why someone's, like, trying to distract you from what's coming in. Yeah, they don't want you to walk away. Three of Wands to the Eight of Cups. They know when something comes in, like, you're going to walk away. So they're trying to stop that from coming in. It can't be stopped, though. It... Wheel of Fortune. This is, like, destined for you. Ace of Wands. Look at that. This passionate new beginning. Like, you getting this. Yeah, look. It's your Ten of Pentacles. You could be seeing the 10-10 frequency. Really, we've had 3 10s out in this reading because we have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. 10, 10, 10, baby. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. Oh, I just realized. Oh, damn. We seen the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, 10, 10, 10, 10. Look at all that. Is this not a complete reset? I don't know where I put it now. There's so many cards here, but you know I showed it to you. 1 0 1 0 1 0. Like, you could be seeing that. This is definitely a reset. So, wow, this is a very powerful new. I'm getting it's right on time with everything. So this is really beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to. I would take a look at the cute oracle reading I did. Maybe I'll pull a couple cards to go along with this because I got a few more minutes, but then I gotta go. And yeah, I won't really have a lot of time later tonight with the family here. So, and I know I've been busy, so I haven't got to do as much as I want, but let's see. Patience. Just a few more good things to come. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Air sign jumped out, which is interesting because fire signs in my hand and manifest. So you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have these placements, or somebody could have these placements. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Now remember, new moons are a time of manifestation. They're a time of creation. So definitely be speaking to existence the things that you want. Commanding the universe. Right? It's beautiful. You know, sometimes commanding the universe, too, is just simply saying no to what we don't want. Ooh, gambling. Somebody could have a problem with addiction, gambling, or finances. You know, sometimes gambling, too, is just playing with money. You know, like, you have a bill that's coming up, but then you're like, well, let me go out to dinner. I can pay this with my next, paycheck or whatever. Or maybe it is, like, I keep seeing those scratch-offs everywhere. Maybe somebody does. Or somebody could just be bad with finances. Like date night. Be careful of somebody trying to take you out too much when they don't have the money to try to impress you. Maybe that's where someone's like, I gotta do something. Like, maybe somebody feels like they gotta take you out, spend money on you and all this, and they really don't. I remember I had a boyfriend once that did that. It was like, if he had money, he felt like he had to spend it on me, and he put himself in jeopardy with things. And I didn't like seeing that, like, you can't buy somebody's love, but, like, I mean, if you feel this way, or even if you feel like they're spending too much money on you and stuff, like, do other things, like, no, you don't have to take me out to dinner. Like, I couldn't even imagine what it must be like right now, the dating scene, and especially for the men, that feel that they have to provide everything, like, I just remember how pricey it was years ago when I was dating, to be able to go, like, to dinner and to movies and just all that, like, that's a lot now. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So, however you take that, but somebody could be, like, having trouble with money to date somebody. I don't know, this pregnancy card keeps coming out. I've been seeing babies everywhere and baby stuff. I don't know. It's either, like, just a very, like, abundant time of new beginnings, or if you are of childbearing age, this could talk about a pregnancy. Air signs coming out again. So, alright, I'm going to leave this here. I got to get ready to go. I'm going to send love and light to all of you guys. I already did a lot of new moon cleansings and rituals. So you're fully protected here in this space. Okay, and my readings are always protected, right? I ask for a lot of protection while doing these readings. And I did, it was very, very intense and very, very heavy to the clearing, right? New moons, there's a lot of intense energy, and I really feel too a lot with, like, these karmic cycles closing. It's like the enemies, the entities, all of that, like, they know that, so it's like they're trying to, like, go out with a bang. So I feel just a lot of, like, intense energy. So maybe for some of you, you're feeling called to do cleanses and protecting your space, your energy. Walk away from arguments. People, when they want to, like, argue with you by text or on phone, just don't respond. Don't entertain that stuff. Just walk away from a lot of drama and stuff, because I really feel people just want to fight to the end right now. Don't share all your good news too. That was something I've been giving the last couple of readings too, like, especially if you find out you're pregnant right now. And you might want to keep that hidden. You should protect that baby. You don't need evil eye and gossiping and all of that on your unborn child, or especially for it to mess with your mind, right? I mean, that stuff messes with you, and you're growing a baby inside of you. You don't need all of that drama. For my mom is out there, like, protect that baby. I mean, like, share it with your partner. You shouldn't hide it from the daddy or whatever, unless you feel, I'm going to leave that however you feel, but you got to think about that baby and protecting that baby, okay? And, you need to know that that's about you. Like, I know that you always feel like you should be obligated or whatever, but, like, you got to take care of yourself when you're pregnant, too. Don't rely on somebody else to take care of you. Being a mom, like, that's the first thing you got to learn how to do. If you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of that baby? you know? So maybe this is a time where you do need to take care of yourself, right? And not rely on somebody else to nurture, love you, pamper you, buy you gifts, do the things that, you know what I mean? But, like, because you could be with somebody too and think that they're going to be so happy and supportive and be there for you, and then they're not. Like, I'll never forget it. You know, with my son, my first son, like, his father, like, he got quiet because he was already having an affair. So, you know, when he found out I was pregnant, it was, like, devastating for him. Like, he didn't want me to have our child, right? So, you know, and then we ended up separating. He lost both of his jobs conveniently back to back, and then went to live with a friend, and, you know what I mean? And then denying the child, like, didn't even meet our son until he was almost 5. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, like, I would have been so much better off if we just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a really, really hard pregnancy for me, right? And it's just, like, I had to live with my parents, and I was told as soon as I had the child, I had to leave home. I wasn't allowed to be there with another child because my father couldn't handle I already had a younger 2-year-old, but he didn't want to have babies there, right? And, you know, I get it. It's nothing against him, right? Not every parent wants to be supportive and have their children and their grandchildren in their homes, right? So, but what I'm getting at is that I was under all of that stress and everything, and, like, this is my son that I struggle with the most, too. I know he's got a lot of those wounds that are embedded in his DNA due to the rough pregnancy and all of that, that I had, you know, certain things. So I'm just putting my story out there, you know, like, especially when you're pregnant, you got to think about yourself, that baby. Don't worry about everybody else. You know what I mean? I don't know. This coming out heavy. I'm giving it how it feels. Sorry if I offended anybody. Watch where evil guided to, but I feel it's a message that's going to reach somebody. Right? All right. Love and light to all of you guys. Bye.